yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love, it will not lead you astray. Rumi. Oh, how I love clay between my fingers, that creamy and sometimes gritty feel as it spins on the wheel, swift and electric, yet calm and mesmerizing. My eyes spinning out of focus and my mind lulled into a trance while I throw. Nothing matters when I'm at the wheel because the world is in my hands, this firm, wet earth, deliciously viscous. I own it with my fingers. I love squeezing the clay, making it yield to my will. I carefully press with my fingertips and I pull. My arms tightly braced by my thighs and the rest of my body curved over the wheelhead. I must muscle it into place, into the center, into balance. How I love to gently wrestle the clay in my hands, convincing it to rise higher and higher, to stay balanced and centered, and yet take the shape of something real. I love the rings my fingers make on the clay body as I pull it taller, almost completely controlling it, but wisely knowing that clay is the true master, and I, a mere student of its physics and potential. That moment when the lump of clay is transformed into a perfectly curved vessel, rounded right beneath my fingertips. And I love the process of finishing the details while the clay is still moist by trimming the bottom or adding a handle to a mug. This is critical, just as important as creating the form. Then I tenderly wrap my work and I wait for it to mature, to dry before it can be fired and glazed and fired again. I wait for it to be ready, ripe for the fire. And that fire, it burns brilliantly, up to a bold 2,300 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 hours or maybe more. Oh, how I love the anticipation as I wait for my works to finish their turn in the kiln. When the fires are extinguished and the gems inside cooled, the sweet thrill of holding my finished pieces. Bowls, vases, mugs, and plates, glazed and out of the kiln, a magical transformation to function and art that I made with my hands, my sweat, and sometimes even my blood and my tears. Finally, the experience is complete in that last stage of the cycle when I get to use my work for what it was intended. A marriage of art and function and earth and life and love right here in my hand, within my grip, under my lip. A cup of tea, warm and rich, becomes delectable when sipped from that mug I created from the earth like a goddess. I am the naked potter.